Hey, trash can? Cheetos? Trash can?
Snacks and drinks.
Snacks and drinks. This next comedian requires a bit of a more sensual introduction. I'm gonna pull it up real quick here for you. Gotta make sure I get it right 100%. Cue the Jeopardy music. See? There we go. Where is it? Oh, I'll make it up. Here we go. This next comedian he comes from the spiritual land of India. He is very surprised that he's next, apparently. But it's okay, because y'all are about to experience the world of the always culturally inappropriate dark temptation.
Can you feel that beat in your session?
Dark temptation, that's one hell of a stage name, right? So Terry back there is like, why the fuck didn't I think of it before? I swear I did not steal it from a stripper. I gave her $1 for it. Anybody dating here? Oh yeah. Oh, good, brave crowd, right? Yeah. Indian men, like me, we call the FOB, fresh off the boat variety, or as Republicans like to call it, fuck off brother, go back to your country. We have a hard time dating here in Austin. That's because Austin, people love their dogs here. Yeah, right? Any dog lovers here? We've established that. Yeah. Let's see how you like the rest of the set. We're gonna find out. So my issue is that I dislike dogs, and I know it's gonna be like shit. What the heck? But hear me out. It's not that I dislike them. I'm scared of them, right? So I grew up in India, being chased viciously by dogs. So my nervous system freezes when a dog approaches me. I'm in fight or flight mode, and people are they're bringing their dogs here and oh, you can pet them, or they're super offended if I don't pet them. I'm no, I do not want your dog's drool. I do not want to French kiss your dog, right? But I have a point, right? It's logical. Hear me out. I'm Indian, logic, right? So you consider your dogs your kids, right? Ish, right? Okay. Yeah. So okay. That was an Indian lady, by the way, at the front. So anyhow, any white person with a dog? Yeah. Okay, yeah, you consider your dog your kid? Cool. Okay, yeah, the joke will be better with you. Okay, so imagine you're walking around with this kid, and your dog's your kid, right? Cool, I respect that, I pick up your kid, without your permission, and I go, tongue it all around, and keep it back. You bloody call the cops on me, right? And people are the dog's rushing at you, the guy's shouting in the back. No, it's friendly. I can't go running to a kid and I'm friendly. Cops again, But in all honesty, the number of times I have lied to get pussy, the fact that I've lied that I like dogs to get pussy, shameless. Texas history textbooks have less lies. Let me tell you that. Yeah. I am dating someone with a pussy. I mean a cat, pussy cat. Okay, so I can say cheesy lines you can take care of your cat, I can take care of your pussy. If somebody was laughing harder, he might be here, right? Hi, Jay. Am I not getting late tonight, correct? Probably not. So I actually practiced the set with her, and this joke was not in it. It can be hard dating as an Indian man in America. Because understand something, women just think the smell of curry is sexy. And that too in a restaurant. They don't necessarily think the guy who's making the curry is sexy. The Mexican cook. Right? Indian restaurants, like most restaurants in this country, are run by Mexicans. And I don't know if there's a woke white guy back there thinking, it's Latinos! Sure, call them what you want, as long as it helps them not getting deported. Right? Imagine the immigration guys are coming to the Indian restaurant and these Latinos have this placard which is like, fuck off ice, we're all about the spice. I don't have an issue like clubbing Mexicans and Latinos together in like one giant bracket, because I, as a South Asian guy, termed as brown, right? Like Indians, Pakistanis, Nepalis, Bangladeshis, Sri Lankans, we all get termed as just one big bucket of brown. Do you know how offensive it is to put Indians and Pakistanis in the same bucket? Yeah. For the Pakistanis, of course. Because hear me out, they actually think that they're lighter skinned than us, right? They're much paler than us, so they don't want to be called brown. But to be fair, it's kind of hard to tell, right? Under the burqa, under the veil. It's like two Indian people laughing really hard for this. That's why you should bring your friends to your sets. But yeah, I need to go back to India and like visit my family, and I can't get away making pro-Pakistani jokes, right? It's not like I storm the capital and I'll get pardoned for it. What's a profession that you would associate with Indian people? Anybody?
Engineer.
Tech.
Tech, engineer, yeah.
Developer.
What? Cricket? Okay, somebody went to high school here in Texas. Cool. Okay, tech, cricket, IT. IT in general, right? I did this at a set once, and I asked this guy, and he said 7-Eleven. Yeah, and I called him a racist pig, and then he was like, "Thank you, come again." But then it's IT, right? And most people they won't even try to ask my name. They'll just walk into me and "You work in IT, right?" It's kind of mildly racist. I didn't go to every other second white person and say, "Your forefathers were murderers, right?" Ironically, they were called Indians too. Yeah, but it's IT. It's not politics. So when this half Indian lady got nominated for president, all of India felt this weird kinship with her, right? Especially the Indian uncles. So Kamala's mom spoke the same language that my family does back in India. It's Tamil. And these Indian uncle, got so excited, and then he called me and it's like Raja, indavati Kamala vandruvala, which literally translates to, will Kamala come this time? What that's literal, right? But what he's saying is will she get elected? Will she get nominated? I'm like I don't know, uncle. I don't know. The election's far away, right? So the election gets closer and closer, and the uncle's getting antsier and antsier, and then it's calling continuously. It's like Raja, Kamala vandruvala, Kamala vandruvala, Kamala vandruvala, Kamala vandruvala. So he's going, is Kamala coming? Kamala came, Kamala coming, Kamala coming, coming, Kamala come. So I called him after the election. I said, "Yeah, uncle, I don't know if she came, but she definitely got fucked." As did the other Indians 200 years ago. Yeah. America and its dark temptation. Yeah, my mom watches my sets on YouTube, and when I was home recently, she was like, "I did like one of your sex jokes." I'm like, "Wait a second, it was not a sex joke. It was a joke about sex. There's a huge difference, right? And like, no, I don't care. I didn't really like your sex joke. I'm like, so what do you think a dutiful Indian son should do? Make another sex joke, a joke about sex, right? You want to hear it? Yeah, you pervert fuckers. My mom, she's in India, she's very smart, very funny, but she also likes to pretend to be naive, right? So I'm divorced, and like moms across all cultures, she wants her son to get hitched, to get married, right? Maybe the only exception is like Virgin Mary, but also talk about naive, immaculate conception, right? Like Joseph must have slipped in some of those Bill Cosby pills. But her motivation is just not companionship for my marriage. She thinks I'm not getting laid. Right, Jay? Because in India, sex happens within the context of marriage. How the heck we have 1.5 billion of us, fools me. But nonetheless, so I asked her, I was like, Mom, no, why do you want me to get married? So this lady who gets offended by my sex jokes about sex, very naively says, how else will you experience feel-goodness? And I know you're watching this on YouTube, Mom, so love you. And that's my set, guys. Thank you so much. You've been a wonderful audience.